So guys, on this video, I literally just turned the camera on, closed my eyes, exhaled, came back to my loving space, and just let love speak. And that's what this video is. It's just letting love speak. Look directly at me, my friends. You are loved. You are already loved. You're one with God and you're part of love. Today might have moments that are hard. Today might have experiences of grief and sorrow. Today might have experiences of anger for people who are, being mean or hurtful. Today might have those moments that don't seem loving. But you are loved. In this moment, you are completely loved. And in this moment, you get to choose to be that love fully. Exhale. Come back to this one moment. Feel how that feels. The weight of the world goes away when you choose to release that fear, which is being held in your body and represented by the air you're holding in. Exhale. Come back to that feeling. And in that feeling of love, recognize that that love is your authentic self. That feeling at the bottom of your breath is you. And you have this ability to come back to this space. And when you come back to this space on a regular basis, you'll find that the world itself will start to surround you with more of that feeling. Because the experience of life is a representation of belief. And the more you bring yourself back to this specific space, this specific place of just feeling relaxed, feeling the stresses and anxieties of life fall off of you, then you realize that all of those things are just illusion. All of those things are just choices. All of those things are just you succumbing to the stories coming at you, as opposed to creating the story of your life, as opposed to creating this story where you are creating positivity and love, and creating the awareness that you are one with love, that you are one with God, that you're one with the source, creating the awareness that you get to be that love, to express that love, to live that love into the fullest potential of life. You have that ability. And it's found right at the bottom of every breath you take. When you acknowledge that feeling, you are acknowledging your authentic self. Because fear is not your authentic self. Fear is not a part of who you are. It's a present moment reaction to past experiences and a negative thing that might happen in the future. But the future is your creation, and if you stay focused on creating the positive, here and now, the future smooths out and your life becomes beautiful. Your life becomes an expression of who you are, that authentic self, that positive self, that loving self, that part of you that is always connected to God, that is always connected to source, that is always a place of rest, that is always a place of comfort, and you carry it with you every moment of every day. It's just a choice to go there. It's just a choice for you to say, I am love. That is the greatest creation you will ever make in your life, to declare yourself to be love. You step into that role of just declaring yourself to be love, and what happens is you find yourself living into a beautiful, loving expression of self. And that can do nothing but create ripples of love into your community around you. People will see you as a joyful, loving person. People will see you and they'll do double takes and smile at you because they're looking at you from their own fears and anxieties, and they're seeing someone who's fearless. They're seeing someone who's being completely present. And when you're fearless and you're present, you're living into the expression of God itself. You're putting love into the world. You are bringing the kingdom of heaven to earth. You are delivering it for all to see, for all to experience, and for all to choose to do that for themselves. You will change the world by your example of living into your authentic self in the here and now. And when you change your perception, you release the fears and the anxieties of life. When you come back to the space of just being that love that you already are, releasing the fear, stripping away all of the anomalies that are not you, and coming back to this place of just being that love fully, just being that love in its fullest extent, being that love that you already are, that you're already a part of. The Father and I are one. The Mother and I are one. God and I are one. The energy of the universe is who I am. And I am also John. And you are also you. Within that energy of the universe, you have awareness of self. It's not wrong. It's a part of the process. It's a part of being and experiencing the love of God in a place where love seems fleeting. But when love seems fleeting, that is the moment where you choose to bring love into the world. That is the moment where you choose to express this beautiful, loving expression. That is the place where you choose to let go of all of the stories that are based in fear or lack or struggle, because all of those are just pathways of negativity to follow. And if you follow them, you will wander in the wilderness for 40 years, and you will be lost there until you turn that path back to yourself and choose to live and be that love. And when you choose to live and be that love is expressed into the world. It is spread out, and the world changes around you in a positive way. Those that will not go with you will lash out, but in the end, they will succumb to the love, because perfect love drives out fear. And all of that anger, all of those negative emotions are just fear run amok. Be the love so that all of that fear can dissipate. Be the love into the world so that people can see love in the world, to see that someone loves just unconditionally. And when you bring that into the world, you are literally delivering God to the world. You are delivering love to the world. You're delivering expressions of life giving love to the world. And you change the expression. And that is where we are moving right now. We're moving into a place where we're all becoming more loving. And it's beautiful to see how it's expressing itself. And we have the ability to be at the forefront, at the spearhead of that movement of love. We're creating a movement of love. That movement of love is creating motion. Movement is motion. Motion is energy. Energy is inertia. And we are creating the inertia of love. And the inertia builds and it grows and it becomes bigger and stronger, and it spreads faster because we've created this momentum of love that's going to wash across the world in huge wave. And it's going to spread, and the world is going to become brighter. The earth itself will become just a representation of love. It'll become the bright spot in a universe. And we will begin to show this loving compassion in a way that is missed by many. But over time, their fear will dissipate because perfect love drives out fear. Be the love, be the positive sensation of love in the here and now. You can do this. You have that ability. It's just a matter of choice. It's just a matter of exhaling and letting go and being the love in the now. You can't be it in the future. You can't be it in the past. You only have one moment to choose to do this. And it's here and now. Exhale. Be that expression of love. Be love. Be love. Be love. And when you do, love is what you will be. And love is what you will experience. And love is what you will share with others. And love is what they will choose.